Hello, detectives, and welcome back to Internet Enigmas, and welcome to the first ever episode without a KineMaster watermark. Yes, I got a new computer, and now that I don't have to edit these on my phone, this channel will hopefully be back up and running again. So I was going to do an episode on Seinfeld's Spitstain, as you may have guessed from my most recent video, but then a web series that I've been watching for the past 8 months had released its final video. And this web series, as you can see from the title, is FNAF VHS. This is one of the more popular endeavors that I'm going to cover on my channel, and a trending topic means more views for me. No, I'm kidding, no one watches my videos. Anyway, this is going to be a longer episode than usual, so let's begin. Squimpus McGrimpus, real name unknown, is an artist, music producer, and content creator most famous for her series FNAF VHS. This series is basically VHS tapes about the hit horror game series Five Nights at Freddy's, which I have played a handful of times on my main channel. Go check that out, please. Not much else is known about Squimpus, except that she is quite a memer. After I die, I want Scott Wozniak to review my life. Do not judge people by the Yankee of their brim. And my personal favorite, it is Spatch from Good Burger. Alright, now let's get into the scary stuff. There are 2 seasons of FNAF VHS, the latter containing more lore, so I'll briefly go over the first season right now. Basically, 4 tapes were hidden inside the 4 animatronics' heads. Freddy's tape features Freddy, Bonnie's tape features Bonnie, and so on. The tapes start out normal, but then get all weird and crap. I'll show you a brief example.
Press down on both shoulders to unlock the shoulder joints. Remove both arms. Finally, take the torso piece and lift it upward until it is completely removed. Climb inside the torso and accept your death.
So, after those shenanigans, we go to the final tape, entitled Non-Existent Video, which gives us the biggest lore drop of Season 1. Whoever's sending us these messages tells us that we are gifted. We have found the 5th tape. They proceed to tell us that something wrong happened with the spring-lock suits, and that the same thing happened to our father. This all but confirms that the person watching these tapes is Michael Afton. For those unfamiliar with the lore, Michael is the son of child murderer William Afton, also known as Purple Guy. William eventually got himself stuck in a spring-lock suit, becoming an abomination named Springtrap, but we'll get to him in a second. Anyways, the speaker tells Michael that he can find his father, and it is revealed that the puppet is speaking to us, William's first victim. The puppet tells Mike that his father is in Fazbear's Fright. It's to burn the place down with his father in it. Then, it will all be over. Okay, we're done with Season 1. If you're still watching, number 1, thanks. And number 2, there's a lot more lore from here on out. And if you're wondering why I didn't include the .mp4 series, that's because Squimpus herself said they're non-canonical. So, in the first tape of our brand new season, we learn that our father is trying to communicate to us, as he keeps on popping up throughout the tape. And at the end, he tells us that he's in the hidden room in the bathroom hallway, and that he wants to see us. He wants to see his boy. The next tape doesn't give us that much lore, except that the animatronic's facial recognition system is triggered by William's face. However, it does give us the incredible criminal image, which is just awesome. The third tape is more somber than anything, as it features nothing more than a conversation between Bonnie and Chica, or more specifically, the souls inside Bonnie and Chica. They talk about the night guard, and if it might be William this time. It is also revealed that their real names were Lucas and Angie. Lucas starts to cry, and Angie tells him not to be sad because someday they'll go to heaven, like they're supposed to. Lucas doesn't believe her, and the tape ends with Angie telling him that she'll look inside the office to see if it's him. The next tape opens with a PSA from Fredbear's Family Diner, stating that they will remodel their restaurants and use new animatronics that will be wearable, and won't have spring-lock technology in them. It also tells the viewer that Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and he does not exist. We then cut to Golden Freddy, saying that we said we were sorry, and that she knows that we were lying. Golden Freddy gets all up close and personal with the camera, and says that she doesn't love us either, and that we'll know how it feels to stop existing. The tape then ends. We're nearing the end of Season 2, and things get a lot crazier from here, so buckle up. Our next tape is a seemingly innocent cartoon featuring the Freddy's Gang entitled The Missing Member Mystery. After cleaning up, the Freddy's Gang gets some pizza, but the table has 2 extra chairs. Chica asks why there are 6 chairs when there are only 4 of them, and the others can't find an answer for it. Also, we get this gem from Foxy.
You know, I don't actually have an answer for that.
Not even a sarcastic one? Tell me to shut up!
Shut up.
Ah, the balance has been restored.
Chica then looks through some boxes and finds a picture with the gang and 2 extra members blacked out. The camera zooms into a door which then opens. Chica looks through the dark hallway, then we see a lovely field and then a not-so-lovely nightmare-fueled plushie with the words, "Tomorrow is another day," alluding to FNAF 4. Things go crazy and stupid as we see Fredbear burning with distorted music in the background and the caption, "We're never getting out," and then this. We see Foxy and the puppet with laughing in the background. The laughing stops, Foxy disappears, and the puppet appears to be in pieces. A message appears, directed to Charlie, aka the puppet, telling her that she's wrong, and we realize that the person sending this message is Joseph, whom Michael shoved into the jaws of Fredbear, causing the bite of 87, quote-unquote. He then apologizes to the souls of the Freddy Gang, telling them that no matter how much they tell themselves they'll be free, they'll be stuck there forever. He pleads them to accept it, as he has accepted it. The tape then ends. The second to last tape, titled Memories, shows images from past tapes with audio of William confessing that he did indeed murder those children, and ranting about how much he hates his son Michael for killing Joseph. He goes on to say that the reason he killed those 5 children was that they reminded him of Michael. They were all brats. He ends off the tape telling Michael that he knows the exact spot of where the tape is, and he knows that Michael moved it. He tells Michael to run as the audio cuts off. That brings us to the final tape, finale. William got spring-locked, and his voice is raspier, shakier, and more pained than in Memories. He says that they put the boards back up, which blocked off his only way of escape. He reinforces that the kids deserved to die, before saying that the reason that they still aren't in heaven is that God doesn't care about them. Youch. We then hear him beg for Michael to get out, before saying that he's going to kill Michael for not getting him out. Finally, we see Springtrap's face. He states, "I see you." We then see down a hallway, and someone, presumably Charlie, tells Michael to be ready, and to keep his match alight. After some moments of silence, we see Springtrap burning, and then the criminal face screaming, as the fire and William's screams fade to black. The screen then turns white, and shows an in memoriam of the dead kids, ending with Michael and Joseph Afton, together again in forgiveness and peace. Dang. The enigma of FNAF VHS is its sheer psychological scare factor. For most people, Five Nights at Freddy's is nothing more than a game 8-year-olds get scared by, a game whose fear factor boils down to cheap jump scares. Squimpus McGrimpus somehow managed to take the 2014 style of quick jump scares and creepy animatronics and expanded on it, using more eerie silence, disturbing messages, and downright insane imagery. Sure, there are some jump scares here and there, but that's not what Squimpus relies on to make it scary. And, in return, a lot of people who grew up with FNAF are coming back into the fandom, myself included, thanks to FNAF VHS grabbing people's attention. These kids have grown up, and so has FNAF's horror. Yes, I know Scott Cawthon wasn't affiliated with it, but the production value of these tapes is right on par with Scott. So, Squimpus, if you're watching this, congratulations, you revived a fandom. Thanks for watching Internet Enigmas, and remember, birds don't breathe when they sleep in snow. See you next time, criminals.